What's up, friends of the Cartoon? This is Manni and welcome to some gameplay here with a Falcon bot on the test server where something really funny happened to me in the beginning when I was walking around on the custom match. And you can see me here turning around, acting a little bit like a fool, and suddenly this happened. My weapons were somehow stuck with the thunders all looking to the left now, and it looks like there are wings on this bot now. This is so weird. I don't know why this happened, but it happened during me just turning around really quickly, and it's stuck like this now until I jump again. That will realign the weapons in a normal mode. This is really weird what happened here, but anyways, I thought this is a funny intro for this video. So let's go forward. In this video, guys, I want to focus more on the Falcon bot, okay? I've already shown you quite a lot of the test server, the flux weapon, I've shown you a bit of the Falcon, I've shown you the Mercury and stuff, but I haven't really gone into detail just showing the Falcon as much as I can. So this is exactly what we're doing here, and let me quickly explain what the Falcon is for those who missed the other videos. I'm linking the video to the upper right corner for you, so if you haven't yet seen it, it's a good summary of everything from the test server. You should probably click that button and figure it out, or click it up and watch it, right? And yeah, so quick intro about the Falcon, very quick, let's just one sentence. You have the ability that we're using right now. You jump up, you activate all three weapons, and you can fire all three at the same time, and you have a little jump, okay? You have no stealth ability, just you activate the weapons and you make a jump. But during this time, you will also take the full damage that your enemies do to you. In this mode we're running right now, the normal mode, where you have only one weapon active, the other two are not usable. In this mode you're taking only 33% of the damage that enemies do to you. You basically have a 66% damage resistance against all kinds of damage. Only when you once again activate the three weapon mode and jump, that's when you take the full hit and full damage. So it's kind of a really interesting setup on this bot because it makes it so that you have to choose this opportunity or this ability and use it wisely at the right time and not at the wrong time. Because if you do it at the wrong time where everyone is focusing right now, focusing on you, you're basically getting one hit killed instantly. Because the bot itself doesn't even have that much health, right? It's not like a really tanky bot itself. It's only this damage resistance in one map weapon mode that makes it, protect itself from a lot of damage. But enough with this. I've already covered this quite a lot. I just want to go and enjoy a little bit of footage here on the test server, guys. Where these guys were all shooting me. I was waiting for them to fire their aphids so I could absorb them with my damage resistance and then jump in, use my damage output like this. I'm literally jumping into 4 enemies at once here. Most of them were running some kind of sniper or a vortex, aphid, thermite, stuff like that. But, you know, eventually you're gonna get killed, but I think I was able to deal quite a bit of damage right here. This is an enemy Falcon that we're attacking right now with a Mercury, something I also found relevant, just seeing how quickly you can take it out in weapon mode. Like this guy jumping at us in weapon mode, he's a just really quick kill. This guy also is having weapon mode active, but he's switching, yeah, now it's only one weapon anymore. And from this moment on, you immediately realize how much less damage you do if you fight Falcons. Here he's jumping, right? And I'm just activating my jump to counter him. Boom, explosion ignited right in his face. And he had the vulnerable assault drive mode active at this time, same as he has, right? And once this assault drive goes, you will see it here, now I'm suddenly dealing almost no damage to him anymore. It's like perfect super thunder brawling damage shots into him, and yet he's taking like next to no damage. And that's what it is with the Falcon. A really cool bot. I was able to hit them both here with the ability, but there's no chance to survive it. There's too many of them. One of them was AFK, by the way. Did you see that? He was just standing there. He was like a column, like a pillar that we could use to our advantage. Oh well, yeah, here we are back in the Falcon ourselves, being hit a little bit by Hydras it seems, but I was just waiting for my opportunity to jump at this guy. Is he also AFK? Do I have some kind of ability that as soon as I target someone, he loses connection? I don't know what's going on, man. There was like 2 people AFK. Oh, hello there. I'm not using my 3 weapons ability just yet. I want to wait for the right moment. See this? This is a Mercury. He's going to jump at me in a second, or at us. So I was just waiting for him to jump, and I went backwards so he can't get me, and then I'm activating my 3 weapons when I know he's not looking at me, right? If he was looking at me, I would not have used this ability, so I would have taken the full damage. I only used it because I knew nobody is focusing me at this point. And I think this is how you use the Falcon bot. And I'm really waiting for this thing to come to the live server. They've just introduced it for the first time now, but it's already so much fun to play, and it requires skills to pull it off really well, right? And I think this is one of the reasons why I think this bot is a great release. Here, he's running out of his ammo, most of it, and he wasn't expecting me to jump in this angle, so I knew I could jump without taking all too much damage. I'm still between 3-4 enemies, and somehow I managed to survive for that long. That's so cool. Hi, Fujin. Oh yeah, you wanna use your shield, huh? No, sir. Just walking into that shield barrier and being like, nope, I'm gonna completely ignore that shield now. He's firing his weapons empty, his Redeemer, his Aphid. Wow, did you see that angle in which the Aphid homed in on me? Let me quickly show you this again. Here, the Aphid flies here to the right and then whoop, like homes in on me perfectly there. Even hits me in midair. Wow, that was crazy. One more shot, boom, and then we're destroyed. But I was able to deal like 30% of damage to him in this one hit. Kind of worth it, right? And jumping back into this thing. Yup, he dropped the shield, so I was able to one-hit kill the rest of this bot. And a Raijin, oh boy. Oh man, this is, the Raijin is gonna be a hard enemy to counter here. But I was lucky that he was being attacked by many people and I could just jump in from behind. And do you notice that my weapons don't seem to deal damage to him? Look, I'm jumping at him now. The first shot deals damage, okay? Here we go, all 3 thunders, boom! First shot dealt a good amount of damage. Second shot, exactly on top of him, 0 damage. Next shot, exactly on top of him, 0 damage. What the heck? And then I hit him once more and the other one gets the kill. That was, but they have said that there is a bug, a known issue where the weapons, when you are getting close to your enemy, have a problem of being inaccurate. So maybe that is what's happened here. I don't know. Hi, Redeemer. Fury, I mean. So yeah, I'm not using my ability right now. If I would pretty much be a 2-hit kill for this much firepower. So I'm just gonna use 1 thunder instead, and just tank it away, right? Because really, if I had activated my ability, he would have just 2-hit killed me there with full damage. And thanks to the fact that I was tanking it away, I can now jump on this Lancelot. I can try to get this Fury down. Problem is that he has, of course, the freaking shield. Oh man, come on, die already. No, he's never gonna die. I'm dying. The Mercury got me from behind. Yeah, we have a little bit of a sniping action as well. Before we jump back into the next Falcon, I'm gonna use the Butch here with 4 times the new flux weapon, right? Because I'm pretty sure there are also some people who haven't seen the other videos and are now watching this one here and may have not seen the flux yet. This is it. This is a heavy version of the Gecko, and yeah, it's dealing quite a good amount of damage as well, but I don't think it's as much damage, like it's so much damage that you would, you know, destroy the meta of the game or make it unfair or any way. I think it's just right, personally. That's what I believe. And see the weapon, once you hit that reloading cap, it's really not dealing any much damage anymore. It's just when you have it fully loaded, yeah, you can do like 20-30% off the enemy sometimes, depends on what enemy you're firing at. But yeah, it's just really and once that initial damage output, once you hit the cap of the reload, yeah, then the DPM is really low, damage per second or damage per minute. I usually like to use the damage per minute as an indicator because many weapons have a long reload and have a phase where they fire and then have a phase where they don't fire. And I think using DPM is more accurate in describing the potential of a weapon over a longer period of time, right? See this Carnage right there? I think I just depleted almost half his health there. With Carnage doesn't really have much health to begin with, but yeah. So there he goes. All right, let's go forward here. Yeah, okay, this is already the end of this. 1,019,000 damage done. I just showed you also the sniper, so you could see how much damage we have done altogether with everything I was using. Hey there. It seems like this guy is pretty busy with that Raijin, so I can just use my 3-weapon ability, jump at him, and like, I don't know, 2-hit kill him. Somebody's shooting in my back. Not good. Not cool, man. Die. And somebody's jumping back here with the Carnage, and perfect timing. My weapons just dropped, so I now have the full resistance, and he's like barely doing any damage to me then this time. I felt like he was probably not gonna be able to get me with his explosion, but he actually did. Right? He actually got me with that explosion. So, boom. That's right. That was kind of an unused, not necessary 3-weapon mode, but hey, I was at least able to deal more damage to him as well afterwards. Oh, there's another one coming. Oh boy. A lot of aphids and vortex coming in right here. That's a. By the way, I've also made a video about the Vortex Aphid Griffin Mark II maxed versions of all weapons and bots. It's a very interesting setup, guys. In case you haven't seen this yet, it's really fun to use. It's also linked to the upper right corner for you as a button. You can press it and open the video in a new tab. It's really something worth watching if you ask me, because the Vortex Aphid Griffin is just so much fun to play with the jump, and then you bring in these aphids and vortex from a better angle, and then overall the Griffin being a silver bot, still being effective with these weapons. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. It's not as overpowered, of course, as in Haichi or Bolgazari, but you know, fun to play nonetheless. And that kind of matters more, how much fun something is to play, right? Yeah, I've got too many targets. I don't even know whom to shoot right now, because there's everyone. I can hit everyone right now. And too many enemies, and I'm standing in the middle of everyone right there. Thankfully with a little bit of cover, so I can negate some of the damage coming in from these vortex using my shield, but the shield just broke. Yep, my Galahad just lost its shielding, and I try to get rid of this Mercury in front of me. Come on, die. Yes, thank you, Aphid from behind. Alright, here we are back in another round on the Fury, and I accelerated the speed by 4 times. So basically, it looks really funny now when we deal damage to an enemy, because you can see, you know, putting it all into 1 second, how much damage you can do with the fully charged version of the flux. That's kind of interesting to see. But the reason why I'm showing this also is, this was the beginning of the round. I decided to make a little bit of sniping action here on Dead City, see how well it works, and with the Fury, no problem shooting over the cover, right? That's what the advantage of the Fury is, that you have the weapons so high up that you can just fire over obstacles that other bots can't fire above, and even if they shoot back at you, they won't really hit you because you're really having a good shield in front of you, like the wall. And yeah, I decided to have a bit of a sniping run here with the flux and see how it does. And then I realized at some point that my team is completely losing. Like we're down already 1 or 2 people, and they are they have the beacon control. Right now it's still okay, but we're already losing 1 person here, like having 1 person less. But at this point right now, I decided, look, we have 4 enemy beacons, 1 only from our team, and I found that there's no point for me in staying in the sniping bot. I have to go into a brawler and try to change the tide of this match with a really good brawler that has a lot of firepower and you know, can change some things. So that's what I'm doing here. Unfortunately, I was unable to save that Leo. And unfortunately also, we're down to 3 versus 4, and they have the beacon lead. So that's kind of a bad combination. I'm trying to change things here, but I think I'm way too late. I should have decided to go for the brawler earlier, like let's say a few seconds ago. I should have gone for the brawler a minute ago or so. Then maybe I've been able to change a few things, but now it seems way too late. But hey, anyways, we're just gonna have a little bit of fun here, and you know, killing that Lancelot with the Mercury jump, landing right in front of him, dealing a lot of damage. Also bringing down the rest of the Lancelot by shooting next to his shield. Right, I'm not focusing his shield in the middle. I'm just shooting past it. This way, I don't have to take it down, and that's the good thing about it. And yeah, pretty good. There's this Fury. He wants to get some. Jump, jump. Oh, that was a very late jump. I got him still though. I probably got both people because I landed exactly between both of them. So I'm pretty sure I got them both with this jump. But unfortunately I was unable to kill them, and it's now 2 versus 3. They are still in the beacon lead, and no matter what I do, I won't turn this around anymore. Not even by jumping into the Falcon here and doing a bit of double or 3 weapon power thing. Boom, there you go. Boof. Boof. I like how this looks. What I really like about the Falcon is that the weapons are aligned like this. 1 weapon here, 1 there, and 1 here. Like they're in a very strange alignment, unlike the Fury that has all 3 just next to each other, right? That really makes this guy look even more dangerous, if you ask me. But here, you can see me capturing the beacon, trying to get something done here. But other than reaching the private league here on the test server, which I don't know why I did that, there wasn't really much in it anymore. But we've still done 1,320,000 damage. That shows you that the sniping action was quite effective. Anyways, that was the video where I wanted to show you more about the Falcon, guys. I really enjoy this bot, playing this bot. I'm really hoping it will come to the test server. Maybe they're gonna make it so that the Ansel shield that you can put in the middle of the bot here is also going to be benefiting from the resistance. That would be kind of a cool thing, because it would make this bot a real supporter for your team with a lot of shield power when you're not using the 3 weapons, or 2 weapons then rather, right? But yeah, let's just say thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe as brutal as a man can hit for more. Thanks for bearing with me, you guys are awesome as always. Manni-Gaming signing off. Bye bye.